The market soared when President Trump announced on social media he's pausing some of the tariffs that took effect yesterday. The big leaps and losses over the last week have been something to watch, even for households without major investments. Karen Caifa has a look at what these market swings mean for prices and jobs.
President Donald Trump's sweeping tariff plan has unleashed turmoil in the stock market.
If you're like me, I am first generation in the stock market. So to see these type of drops is heartbreaking and very scary. And we need to acknowledge that and say, it's okay that you're scared.
When investors believe in a company's ability to deliver on the goods and services they've promised and consumer demand for them, that company's stock often becomes more desirable and pushes a company's value higher. Losses across the 30 diverse companies that compose the closely watched Dow, from Apple to McDonald's to Walmart, mean investors are anxious about what broad tariffs and a global trade war mean for the future.
The longer this lasts, the more of an economic drag it is, with uncertainty both by the consumer, investor, and certainly people that run companies. And the longer that lasts, the more real economic damage we're doing.
When a company's stock goes down, they can eventually be challenged to make decisions about infrastructure, like hiring and the number of people they can continue to employ. They may also hike prices to cover costs, which can also squeeze consumers. And for those lamenting retirement losses as the market has turned down, experts say it's important to look forward, not back, and stay on top of that money.
What's really important to you always, whether you're taking a loss or not, is what will do well ahead.
And some breaking tariff news for you this morning. The EU has agreed to pause retaliatory metals tariffs on the U.S. for 90 days. They are warning, though, that those could return those tariffs if negotiations are not satisfactory. And some other news to get to. Your Xcel Energy bill could be on its way up. Xcel Energy asking Wisconsin regulators to approve a $150.7 million rate increase over the next 2 years. Customers would see electricity bills rise by nearly 12%. That's about 61 cents a day in 2026, then another 7%, adding 36 cents daily in 2027. Rate increases have been 2% or less since 2015.
Is primarily to support investments to strengthen and upgrade our distribution system. So that's the poles, wires, and pipes that are closest to our customers' homes and businesses.
The Public Services Commission will have the final say on whether this rate hike is approved. Both Xcel and La Crosse County do offer income-based assistance. And after tariff pauses and unpauses, JP Morgan Chase issuing a new report. It's sticking with its forecast that there is a 60% chance the country will head into a recession. The bank's economists say the 10% universal tariffs still in place are still a large shock to the economy, and the massive 125% tariff on China also a problem. And then there is all of that uncertainty. More than 44,000 Audis are being recalled due to a software error. Volkswagen Group of America says an aging flex coil cable can cause the instrument panel display to fail. That means critical features like the speedometer and warning lights may stop working. The recall involves 14 different Audi models from the 2021 model year. If you've got one of them, you can visit any Volkswagen or Audi dealership for a free update.